Hey, welcome back to Mr. Menta's ELL Classroom. Today we are continuing our lessons on Chapter 6, which is mostly our review lesson. And today, in particular, we're doing review because this is our checkup test for Chapters 4 through 6. So this is a quick but very useful review of all the stuff that I hope you still remember. Because we're going to keep practicing the stuff that we already did. So this is a little bit of everything. So you're going to need to print it out. So this is Activity 40 from your activity book. Go ahead and go to the description of the YouTube video and print this out at home. If you do not have access to a printer, pull it up on your computer or on your phone and read it and write the answers on a separate sheet of paper. Okay? This one is pretty simple. Section A, got a great example. They give a sentence, and then you have to circle the correct answer. So Jack is sitting on his computer, TV, bicycle. We circle bicycle because we don't sit on our computers, and we don't sit on our TV. All right? So just choose which one word is the correct word. Think carefully. There's always a few that are tricky. Okay, that's what you got to do for all of these down here. And then come up here. Don't forget that one. Then, part B, fill in the blank. Again, you know how to do this. What word is missing? What's his name? Blank are they? You know, what goes there? Fill in the word that makes sense. And remember, if it's the beginning of a sentence, you need a capital. Don't forget about those capitals. Okay? After that, section C, write a sentence with the opposite adjective. Remember, adjectives are those descriptive words, words that tell us about something. Okay? So, example, their car isn't cheap, it's expensive. The opposite of cheap is expensive. Okay? So I hope you remember your opposites. We did a lot of that in Chapter 5. Okay? Then, D, write the question. So, we have over here, they give you the answer, and you have to write the question. So answer, no it isn't. It's beautiful. Question, is it ugly? So again, we're using our opposites again. The opposites and a lot of the adjectives that we used in Chapter 5 are showing up again. Okay? And then this last one's a listening exercise. I'll do this with you at the end when you get there. For now, you do these. So this, you can wait. Okay? Let's go back up to here. Take it from the beginning. And complete this one. Okay? So you can pause this video now and fill in the activity. When you're done, unpause it. And I'll go over the answers with you. Okay, did you pause the video and fill in the worksheet? I hope so. This is where the good lessons happen. All right, so number 1. He's my nephew. Nephew is the only one that could be a man. Nephew. Number 2, we're standing in front of our house. In front of. Something we have used many times, but I don't think that was the center of any lessons. So hopefully that we just sort of absorbed that. In front of. They're swimming at the beach. Some kind of joker always thinks they're swimming in the kitchen. But no, we're not swimming in the kitchen. We're swimming at the beach. Number 4. He's feeding the dog. Now this is really tricky. Really tricky. It's dinner. ITS. There is no apostrophe in the possessive form of its. This it apostrophe s means it is, okay? But when I'm talking about the dog's dinner, like this is my dinner, that's its dinner. I say its, no apostrophe. So that was a tricky one. Bonus points if you got it. He's sleeping on the sofa. Mrs. Kent is reading in the park. We're fixing our car. Although I could understand if you wanted to say we're riding our car, but the truth is we don't usually say that. Sometimes people say they're riding in their car, but we don't usually say I'm riding my car. We might say I'm riding my bike, but we'd say I'm riding in my car at most. So I can understand why you say that, but we would say fixing, okay? Fixing. And number 8, they're brushing their teeth. And I can't let this pass without pointing out these 2 words again. Okay? Let's see if I can make that any bigger. Because I point this out all the time. It's a big one. There and there. Okay? They sound the same, but they're spelled differently. This means they are. This means like these are my teeth, those are their teeth. You know, this shows possession, who owns it. Okay? So, 2 different words. There, there. Okay? All right, you're doing great. Next. Fill in the blanks. What's his name? Okay, so now, to know what we had to write here, we had to look at the answer. The answer was there in Tahiti. So the question is, where are they? Okay. My mother's mother is my grandmother. My sister's daughter is my niece. Who is he? He's my cousin. Mr. Jones is playing a game on his, H-I-S, his computer. My children are doing their, T-H-E-I-R, just like this, just like I just showed you, their homework. Ms. Kim is busy. She's fixing her sink. H-E-R. Her. Okay. Next. Section C. Write a sentence with the opposite adjective. Good old opposites. Okay? So we already did this one. My brother isn't heavy. He's thin. H-E-apostrophe-S T-H-I-N. Period. They aren't short. They're T-H-E-Y apostrophe R-E. They're tall. My computer isn't old. It's I-T apostrophe S new. Okay. So that one, this time we use this one. IT apostrophe S for short for it is. Okay? I know this is tricky, but you can do it. We've been practicing, you can do it. Okay? All right. Section D. Write the question. So the answer, no, it isn't. It's beautiful. We asked, is it ugly? So now look at number 1. No, I'm not. I'm single. So the question would be, are you married? Don't forget your question mark. These are questions, so you need a question mark, okay? Remember to have your question mark. Not a period here, question mark, okay? Oops, that's too much. Okay. Okay, number 2? Yes. No, she isn't. She's old. So I think we're going to want to ask, is she young? Is she young? No, she isn't. She's old. We're using all the great words that we practiced in Chapter 5. Now we got to remember them and use them in regular life. That's what we're shooting for here. Don't just use the words in the video and then forget about them. That serves no purpose. Okay? This we have to use every day. Okay. No, they aren't. They're noisy. I think we're going to ask, are they quiet? Okay. Q, U, oh, I'm going to embarrass myself. I-E-T. I hope that's how you spell that. If not, you can look it up. I mean, in real life, you get to look up the spellings of things. You can't look up every single word. You have to have a lot of words down that you know how to write. But, all right. Listen and choose the correct response. There we go. So, in our example is he old? No, he isn't. He's young. So you're going to have to do some reading, you're going to have to do some listening, and you're going to have to do some thinking here. Okay? So, why don't you read this first? Okay? It says, what does it say? No, she isn't. She's rich. She's short. Okay? I don't think I'm going to give you the other two. I think I'm going to have you read that. So, oh, I'm sorry. I need to do number 1 anyway. So that was number 2. Number 1. Number 1 was no, it isn't. Okay, so take a minute and read this. Okay, so your question. Is it large? Okay. What did you circle? Circle one of these. Okay. Is it large? No, it isn't. It's small. Next one. Number 2. Is she poor? Is she poor? No, she isn't. She's rich. Number 3. Is it sunny? Is it sunny? No, it isn't. It's cloudy. I hope you circled that one. And number 4. Is he quiet? Is he quiet? Take a minute. Circle one. Which one should we circle? Should we circle this? Or should we circle this? Did you pick one? Okay. Is he quiet? No, he isn't. He's loud. Okay. That's the end of Chapter 6. You're doing great. I will see you for Chapter 7.